Okay, so we're about a few days late on making this, which would not be the first time, I think, unless that was for the most anticipated videos a couple years back, but still. Originally, I was going to have Rylan here. Not that I was going to include him in it. He actually asked to be part of this video until he changed his mind last minute, so, as much as I'm kind of pissed that I wasted my time trying to list out his top 10 favorite movies of 2025, part of me is kind of bummed out that he's not included in this. Unless, should I go grab him?
You gonna try?
You know what? I'm gonna go grab. Let's see what I'm gonna go grab. Rylan! Come here.
Freaking buns, yeah. Don't remind me. I'm so hungry, you know. Why are you still looking at me? I am just eating. Okay, well, they're gonna be back, so there's no that they're both friends.
Okay, I wasted my time asking him that. Whatever. Yeah, this was always just you and me thing. Anyways, my hair's I don't know, my hair's just where it is. But anyway, so we're now what, 3 days into 2025, and after this video we have to make our most anticipated
3 days into 2025.
What? Wait, did I really said that?
Yeah.
Oh my, ow! Correction, we're 3 days into 2026, not 25. That was last year. That's gone. Went by real quick. And this, I'm sure come by tomorrow, will be at the start of 2027, because Jesus Christ, how is it these years are going by real quick? Bro, okay, if you've been on the channel for a while now, this is something I've always done with myself, mainly for 2022, I believe, and then kind of 23, but 23 was when I started to include my brother in these videos where we would discuss not only our top 10 favorite movies of the past year, but then discuss our most anticipated movies for the next year. Now, we'll make our most anticipated list for tomorrow, because I would need to edit this right after we discuss our top 10 favorite movies of 2025. Hopefully we don't make this like an hour long, like how we did for 2 years ago, 24, where you yip-yapped about freaking Wallace and Gromit. Mm-hmm. Which, hopefully, I'm able to do a review series of that. I'm kind of a little late to that, since I had done a movie reaction not earlier this year, last year, exactly. But, anyway, so yeah. I went over with my brother, discussing what were his top 10 favorite movies of 2025. I already knew what was on my top 10 list, although this year was tough. And by tough, I mean it was tough to list off what movies were to go in my top 10. So we do have some honorable mentions, which... Wait a minute. Are they even? They should be included in here. Where are they? Yeah, they're included in the back page yeah, they're included. So, anyways. Oh god. Y'all better not be barking! With that out of the way, hello everyone, welcome back to another video on the channel, and why the hell are you eating chips right now?
Because I'm hungry, bro. Son of.
Are you kidding me? Jesus Christ! Okay, whatever. Screw you, man. By the way, I have not said the F word. I'm trying not to say it for the entire year. But that's not the point. The point is, okay, how many times are you gonna... Bitch. Oh, that's it, you son of... As I was saying, so, we're back at it again, as I said we would be last year's video. Gabe was included in it slightly, even though, well, not slightly, he was part of the video, just wasn't participated in our, like, discussing what would be on our top 10 list. But the point is, we're back at it for another video, and we'll be back here again discussing our top 10 favorite movies for 2026. And then, of course, our most anticipated movies for 2027, which I have a feeling I might know what will be on your number 1 for 2027, as if it ain't dead obvious, although I have a feeling I might have to put 2 at my number 1, because I currently have 2 at my number 1. But that's for my most anticipated for this year, which you'll know come by tomorrow when we have a chance to make a video. Because tonight we're making our best movies of 2025. So, like last time, we'll be taking turns. He'll go first, discussing what's at his number 10. You know, and but before we get to that, let's discuss our honorable mentions. So I have about, well, not I have, we both have. And this was done on purpose. We have like 6 or 7 mentions. Well, honorable mentions. No? No comment?
No comment.
Well, you can list off your 7 honorable mentions while I list off my 7 honorable mentions. Starting off with Five Nights at Freddy's 2, K-Pop Demon Hunters, Tron Ares, F1 the movie, Chainsaw Man movie, Reza Arc, Demon Slayer movie, Infinity Castle Part 1, and The Black Phone 2. These were movies in my honorable mentions list that I wanted to fit into my top 10 list, but I could not because I had already picked out some worthy ones. But although I would have liked to have had at least some of these or one of these films into my top 10 list, but it was tough making this list, okay? Although I'm not sure if it was tough for you making it, but what is on your honorable mentions?
My top 7 honorable mentions are Marvel Studios, Captain America and Brave New World, and then my second one would be Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning. My third one would be Karate Kid Legends, and then my fourth one would be Marvel Studios Thunderbolts. Not a bad one. And then my fifth one, The Bad Guys 2. Love The Bad Guys. Sixth one, The Running Man. The Running Man was amazing, gotta say. And then my seventh one would be Tron Ares.
That's interesting that you enjoyed it, because not many people enjoyed
No,
it
I
from what I've
liked it.
gathered. But also, Thunderbolts was on your most anticipated list for 2025. Mainly because of Red Guardian and the Winter Soldier, and that didn't make it to your top 10?
I was kind of rushed, so.
Okay, yeah, I kept bothering him about it, because he wanted to spend so much time with his Pookie Bear, his fine shit, his, I don't know what other couple nicknames, you know what, just, but point is, he was spending a lot of time with his girlfriend Lillian, who you've seen a couple times on the channel, so, yeah, I kept bothering him about it while he wanted to spend quality time with his girlfriend. No comment?
No comment.
Okay then. Well, we listed off our 7 honorable mentions. Now, let's discuss what's at our top 10 list of 2025. Specifically, what were our top 10 favorite movies of last year? So you go first, because
You go first. You always have so much to say. You might as well get out the way.
so much to say. No, last time I had you go, I had you go first, and then I would go.
Just go first.
Okay, alright, okay. Oh god, I hope I don't make this an hour long, because it's gonna take so long to edit this video.
I have to go.
You have to go where?
No,
Doesn't it? Oh.
Just go, guys. Just go.
Okay then. So coming in at number 10 for me, before I even say what's at my number 10, on my list, I've kind of cheated by including in 2 movies into one category twice at my 4th and 10th slot. Now, I'm sure the rules are to have only one movie in each category, but I have a reason for why I included 2 movies into one category for the 4th and 10th slot. Plus, I technically kind of cheated with my brother's list when I had him included the Minecraft movie and Wallace and Gromit as his most anticipated for 2025. As Wallace and Gromit was supposed to be his most anticipated movie for 2024, and they got delayed to 2025. Alright, now to get on with... Wait a second, did you just grab more junk food?
Bro, slide out. Let me just eat.
How? Have you not eaten today?
No, man.
Oh my god! You wanna make some mac and cheese and eat and watch something later on or something?
Wait, what?
You wanna make some mac and cheese and watch something later?
Sure, why not?
Okay, well, we'll have to discuss what we'll watch exactly. But okay, now to get on with my point. What's coming at number 10 for me, I have 2 movies, but they're both from the same franchise. And that would be Predator Killer Killers and Predator Badlands. Now, if you were to ask me if I had to choose one movie, that's a tough question to ask because I enjoyed both of them equally. I mean, Dan Trachtenberg went 3 for 3 with these Predator movies, with Prey, Killer Killers, and Badlands. Now, I could go with Killer Killers, which I was conflicted which animated movie to go onto my top 10 list, because there's like a few I have in mind, whether it's Ninja 2, or Killer Killers, or K-Pop Demon Hunters. Now, I picked one animated movie that I would consider to be the best animated movie for 2025 for me. But yeah, with number 10, I decided to just put in both Predator films because they both came out as 10 out of 10 movies for me. For a first animated movie in the Predator series, Killer Killers was freaking badass, and I enjoyed each anthology story we were following with the Viking, the Samurai, and the Soldier. And to have it come together at the very end, to have all 3 characters interact with each other, to end up in a crazy-ass cliffhanger, and then have a crazy post-credit scene teasing off a possible sequel that I need badly right now. Also, the animation was a 10 out of 10, and D, you wanna back me up? Since I did have him check it out before we went to go see Badlands. Want to discuss your quick thoughts with the movie?
Well, the only part I really liked about it, well, I say only part, but I really liked the samurai part because the way they both saw where the predator was because of its blood, and then like went to go and attack it and literally slice it in half, I thought was the coolest. And then I liked the World War One.
The soldier segment.
I thought that one was really cool and interesting as well because they were only in planes and stuff, and there's like this little contraption that they used to go and destroy the plane so easily, and so the fact that he was even able to kill it was just spot on.
But yeah, I really enjoyed the animation, especially since this was rated R, as the violence was pretty good. But yeah, I enjoyed the animation, I enjoyed the action, I enjoyed the violence. I need this freaking sequel right now, whenever it comes out. As for Badlands, oh, dude, it might as well be my favorite Predator movie, because holy shit, this is freaking badass and epic at the same time. This is also the first movie where we follow a Predator as a protagonist, because most of the movies, they're mainly bad guys. Now, you would mostly root for them against Xenomorphs. Whenever you're watching an Alien vs. Predator movie, which, oh man, I cannot wait till we have a third one. I need one right now. And we're getting little breadcrumbs with Alien Romulus and Predator Badlands, even though that's like its own separate thing. It's not trying to set anything up, and it's apparently taking place in the very distant future, like after everything that's happened with Alien Romulus and stuff. I don't know, the timelines, whatever, but no, this movie was truly awesome to watch on screen, especially in IMAX 3D, and I really like Deck as a main protagonist, and I do hope we see him again later down the line in the franchise. And I also enjoyed, I forgot the actress's name, but she played the she played the android. Well, she played two androids, which 2025 was the year for duo actors. You know, like David Cornsweet playing two different Superman, Michael B. Jordan playing a pair of Jordans and Sinners, or Robert Pattinson playing Mickey 17 and Mickey 18. You've not seen Mickey 17, haven't you?
Nope.
I might have to check that out. I don't know. We'll discuss that later on. But this movie's action was badass to watch. And no, they got away with some pretty awesome kills for a PG-13 movie. Like, it was still violent. And it made sense why they were able to get away with it, because most of the characters were androids and not actual people. But 10 minutes into the movie, I was rooting for this guy right away, as you care about him once you have a quick tragic backstory, which I'm not sure if I can call it a tragic backstory, because it's not happening in the past. It happens, like, literally in the present, but something terrible happens to him, and he's out for revenge later in the movie. And for the way this movie had ended, I need another sequel to this pronto, because that is a crazy way to end off a movie with saying, "It's my mother." But overall, both Predator movies were just 10 out of 10s. I am surprised that Dan Trachtenberg went for 3 for 3 with these movies, and whatever he's got cooking up in the Predator series, which, yeah, he's kind of saved the Predator series. He knows what he's doing. I'm looking forward to see what he's got cooking up for the next Predator movie, whether it's a sequel to Prey, Kill of Killers, or Badlands. But both Kill of Killers and Badlands are at my number 10. So why is that your number 10, Dave?
Oh, we're doing it one by one?
Yes, that's how we did it last time. Why do you think I asked you to go first? Yo!
No, let's go and turn off the light over there.
Oh my god.
Okay. So, I have on my 10.
Bro, it's...
No, I know, but like...
What? You need to be closer. You're like very far ahead. Okay, not that close. Are you kidding me? Dude, Jesus. Why are you thinking? We went through with this.
I know.
Do we need to take a timeout? Because
these two swap.
Ow. Okay, well, you just said that. Bruh. Okay, dude, just tell them what's on your number 10 slot. Oh my god.
What's on my number 10 slot would be Sinners.
And sorry, this is a movie I tried to get him to watch, and alright, now take over.
I put in my top 10 because I honestly thought I never seen Sinners, and like whenever I saw the trailer, I thought it was honestly really cool and stuff. But like I never had the time to go and watch it.
In theater specifically. I missed out seeing it in IMAX, but thankfully the IMAX format is on HBO Max.
And so, what I liked about this movie a lot was just how the atmosphere and the characters were, especially the twins. Those were probably my favorite characters in there.
A nice pair of Jordans. I'll shut up now. Shut up now.
I genuinely loved the atmosphere it was surrounded by, and like the amount of music there was, and just the story with it too, you know. And great choice of actors too. And I honestly really liked the badass parts about it too. And my favorite part probably had been when was it Smoke?
Yeah, it was Smoke. Was it the very end when Smoke is taking out all those racist peeps?
And got to go with his wife.
I don't know, probably was ex-wife, but it probably don't matter.
Wife with this child.
I don't know.
Wife with this child.
Okay.
Wife with this child.
Okay. But I was surprised with it and had seen, oh wow, I really have missed out watching Peak in theaters.
I did. And
because I saw this shit 3 times in theaters. Okay, alright.
I honestly had a 10 out of 10 for this movie. Michael B. Jordan did a really good job in this movie, of course. And I just loved how he portrayed as the twins and how this entire movie just ended, you know? Sad, but true.
Alright then, coming in number 9 for me, I also had my brother check out this movie. Unfortunately, he was not a fan of it. Now, I could have had FNAF 2 on here, but I was surprised with how much I enjoyed this movie when I first saw it in theaters, as I went to go see 2 movies as a double feature on the same day. I, of course, made reviews on both on the channel, and that would be Weapons. Before I discuss that, you want to tell them what your thoughts with that, since I had you watch that, as that came out on his birthday on HBO Max?
No comment.
Oh, wait, technically I already got his comment in the Random Vlogs Part 3. He was not a fan of it. I figured he would have liked it, but, would you prefer Barbarian or Weapons, or are you just not a fan of either one?
Weapons.
Oh, you prefer Weapons over Barbarian? Yeah, same here. I mean, I like Barbarian, but I would prefer Weapons as... Yeah, since I had a horror movie in my list for last year, I had to include one for this list, and that would be Weapons. Seeing the trailer for it, I'm like, oh god, this looks so creepy. I'm not sure. I mean, I like scary movies, but I have a certain taste, but having to see the previews, I'm like, oh god, I'm not sure I want to check this out, but I went and go check it out. And I knew what I was getting myself into, because this is directed by the same director of Barbarian, and I guess I had the same exact feeling with that movie. I don't know if I had the same exact feeling I did with Barbarian compared to Weapons, or they were both, I felt differently about both different films after watching them in theaters, but with Weapons, I was surprised with, oh shit. That was actually pretty good. I enjoyed that. Although, this had pretty good jump scares that scared the shit out of me in the theater, but... I was invested. I was fully locked in to know why the hell 17 kids went out of their homes at 2:17 a.m. in the morning. And what I liked the most about it was we had different POVs. Yeah, different POVs with 6 or 7 I'm sure it was 7, right? I enjoyed each character we were introduced in this movie, as we get to see different POV shots from, like, I believe 6 different characters. One being the teacher, one being the parent, one being the cop, one being a drug addict, one principal, and then one kid who's kind of an important character in this movie. And that would be Alex. No, 6 characters. Oh my god. I swear to god, I'm not trying to joke. 6, 7. I'm trying to remember if there were like 6 or 7 character perspectives that we had, but still, we were following different perspectives with each character, and the last character's perspective finally explains about the movie's mystery, and this was surprisingly funny for a horror movie, but I really enjoyed the cast, even though this was not the original cast the director had intended, because this was supposed to be filming before the Hollywood strike had happened, and since that had happened, some of the actors had to drop out due to scheduling conflicts. Like, you know Josh Brolin's character? That character was supposed to be played by Pedro Pascal originally. Which is crazy to know how Pedro Pascal is casted in almost everything, but I'm not complaining, because I love Pedro Pascal, but still. I enjoyed the only cast member that stayed was the druggie, which was Archie, I believe? I don't know if that was his name. I don't know, but... Also, I hated the villain in this movie. And she got a
God,
very
she was
satisfying
not.
death. I was
Yeah.
satisfied with, although definitely gruesome to watch. But no, I was surprised with how much I enjoyed this movie. I was invested in the mystery and had some pretty good jump scares. And now the next movie that I forgot the director's name, damn, but his next movie comes out later this year. That would be Resident Evil. So I'm looking forward to that. So I've enjoyed Barbarian, but I love weapons more. So hopefully I'll enjoy Resident Evil as I'm getting into Resident Evil as of 2021. But yeah, that's where I have at number 9 is weapons, and yeah, I'm surprised I ended up enjoying it. Good job.
Us now, we're making a video, damn it!
Now it's at your number 9, which you had to quickly swap out. Dude, come on. I may not have storage issues right now, but I will. I'm trying not to make this an hour long. Oh, good God, dude. You're torturing me here. Unless you're doing this on purpose just to make this video entertaining for later. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean that, but I was also eating, you know.
Oh! okay, I see your point. You could have just asked me to pause it, too. Well, at least we're leaving this segment, and just for shits and giggles.
What's that? My top 9 will have to be.
Number 9. Could you say number 9? Okay, oh, shut up now!
Avatar Fire and Ash. Now, I know that honestly, a lot of people really like this movie, especially since it
Just hit $1
Made-
billion today, so finally, I would like Avatar 4 and 5, please. Technically, while it may have hit $1 billion, it's technically the lowest of the trilogy, but it's technically still a win in the end because it managed to hit $1 billion. But still, please, I need Avatar 4 and 5. Okay, I need to see what James Cameron got cooking up with those last 2 sequels, especially with the 5th one now confirmed to be taking place on Earth. All right, now take over. I'm shut up now. Oh my God, come on.
Avatar Fire and Ash. And what? Oh my goodness, when I went to go and watch this, it was Dolby 3D.
No, it was not bad.
So amazing. Your buns, because the picture quality was so realistic. It was like as if you were there.
Yeah, it also felt
And
like a
like-
PlayStation cutscene.
Yeah, man.
No,
Yeah,
I'm just adding
I
up
know.
because you saw in Dolby 3D.
I know, like
And I hope to see in IMAX 3D next
and
week.
genuinely what? Wait, what?
We'll discuss that later. Continue.
And genuinely, I honestly loved how the atmosphere and how colorful the area was, and I
world
love
is.
Jake Sully. I love his character, like so much, and like how Colonel
Corday.
Cordage is too. I always thought he was badass.
Yeah, he's more badass now, knowing he's an avatar, which I'm still shocked about. But I love him more as an avatar than as a regular human being in the first
And
movie.
There was so many parts I loved about this movie, but I liked how this literally took in place right after the second movie.
3 weeks, to be exact.
Like how we're just still where we left off. Basically, how there was so much. How do I say it? There's so much natural things that came with it, you know. And one of my most favorite scenes about this movie was, if you haven't seen it, obviously, but spoiler alert. So there's this kid named Spider. He has to wear this mask.
Yeah, since he's a human
And-
being, humans can't breathe there.
His oxygen tank always runs out.
Yeah, he
And
lost
it makes
his
it
backup.
difficult for them to go and keep getting a new one. And so, they made it to where they said that it would be best if they don't live with them because of that specific reason.
But also, the risk danger.
And I know, that too. But, it was whenever, they got, well, I wouldn't say attacked, I guess. Well, actually, yeah, they were attacked. They were
Attacked
in
by
the
the
sky.
fire
Yeah.
people.
They were in the
Fire
sky
Navi.
with these floaty little things, I forgot what they're called.
The Sky Navi, which only had a total of like 5 minutes in a 3-hour movie.
Yeah. And, 3 minutes is crazy.
I said 5 minutes. But you could be right. But I highly doubt it. So either way, they had a short presence in the movie. Oh god.
Whenever they had to go and basically evacuate from that place, Spire forgot his extra oxygen mask, and he was running low on oxygen, and so basically they had to go and like he was literally about to die, and so like they had to go and take off the mask, and
Kiri was, since she's connected to Iwa or Awa, she connected her, I don't know what they're called again, but she connected them onto the ground.
her hair to the ground, and
Ponytail
it
hair.
was
And she was able to revive Spire, but
Yeah, no.
but in the process changing his DNA.
yeah, so like basically
Which-
like making them like
Ba-
one of them, but like in human form. So that means like he was able to go ahead and breathe.
Yeah, but he also
And
grew.
that,
grew
and that
one of those
too.
ponytail
And
things, which
because
is
of that,
freaky, but
it could
cool at the same
also
time.
be really bad because
Right,
people
because-
in the wrong hands can go and try to figure that out.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they were able to crack the code since they were doing experiments on him for a
And
good
so
time
because
period.
of that, Jake Sully and I forgot what is her name.
Natiri?
Natiri were
Natiri?
Natiri or Matiri?
Oh my god, you might have dad's accent too. But Natiri, it's Natiri.
Natiri, okay.
It's Natiri.
And she said that it would be best if they killed him because they didn't want any of that to go in the wrong hands. And Jake Sully refused, and so whenever he got rescued from the Sky People, like not from the Sky People, but got rescued from.
Well, they are
away
okay.
from the
Well,
Sky
you could
People.
say Sky Navi, Sky People.
No, like
Well, I know what you're trying to say, but right, I know what you're trying to explain. You know, try not to say the
no. I'm talking about when he was in prison, guys.
Oh yeah, I thought you were talking about the.
No.
Okay, all right, continue.
No.
Continue. Jesus.
And whenever they rescued him, they went ahead and had like a pit stop basically over at this pond, and then Jake Sully told Spire to go and like come with them because he was gonna go and kill him.
Yeah, I was shedding tears. That was an emotional
And-
scene, honestly.
I would have been so sad if like they really did, but they luckily didn't. And like, I honestly
they went
thought
through with it, and
Yeah.
Natiri hated Spire. She hates humans so much, but she had to change heart later in the end.
well, yeah, because
Like that was a very intense scene to watch. This
Yeah.
movie is very intense at times.
And I honestly thought it was a really beautiful moment because she accepted him even though she hated him in the beginning. So
Yeah, and
that was my favorite scene out of the entire movie.
And would you say this is your favorite out of the three, or still what do you think is the best out of the three?
Most definitely this one.
Fire and Ash? Alright, okay then. Coming at number 8 for me, I got Mission Impossible The Final Reckoning. Now, I've heard some complaints that this failed to conclude the series in a satisfying ending as there were too many flashbacks. Well, I may understand some of their complaints, but I've enjoyed each Mission Impossible movie from the third to the recent and final movie in the series. Now, the best ones would mostly 5 to 8. I mean, third was I preferred over the second one. The fourth one was like, oh my god, this is damn good. But the fifth one was when they got each movie got better and better for me. But no, yeah, I joined in on the series very late to the party with Fallout, so I'm like, oh my god, I joined in late to the party, because now it's ending with 2 more movies, as we had an Infinity War and Endgame type style with Dead Reckoning Part 1 and 2. I'm still annoyed with them changing the title from Dead Reckoning Part 2 to Final Reckoning. And also, I'm still annoyed with myself that I am behind on my review series for the Mission Impossible movies, and I still have yet to post me and D's movie reaction to Mission Impossible 5. Which, why have I included him in it? Because I lost footage from my movie reaction for Rogue Nation. Because Twitch is stupid. And I'm never using it again to live stream or record my reactions. Especially now that I'm able to live stream on YouTube. When will that be? I have no idea. I'm kind of shy when it comes to that. Even though I've used Twitch a lot. But that's the point. The point is, I've enjoyed Mission Impossible The Final Reckoning, and sure that I can understand the complaints with this movie, but since this is part 2 to the last movie, it's a continuation of Ethan Hunt going up against AI, and the last movie scared me with AI being a possibility. Actually, no, it's the total possibility because AI will take over the world and basically bring Terminator to life. And I'm not looking forward to that. I'm totally against AI. I hate it with a passion, whatever fibre might be, and especially if it's being used in movies. But overall, I enjoyed this movie. Now, I was upset when a certain character had died earlier in the film that I have been a huge fan of for the past 7 entries. Now, I could agree that we could have had a better villain with Gabriel. As I saw someone made a video about it, I'm like, okay, I guess they got a fair point about it. Especially since we didn't get much of a backstory to him. I have my nitpicks with the last 2 movies, but they're still 10 out of 10s for me. And Tom Cruise is a freaking madman when it comes to stunts. Because there were like at least 2 or 3 stressful scenes in this movie. One of them being the submarine scene, which, oh man, my Nana was stressing out. She asked me to spoil what happens to Ethan at the end. I'm like, my lips are sealed. She was threatening to like, no, I'll walk out of this theater if you don't tell me what happens right now.
Nana?
Yes, when we saw it for my 4th viewing, she was stressing out like, tell me, does he die? Tell me, I need to know. Like she was
gonna leave the theater?
like she was asking me, tell me what happened. Does he die or does he live? Just like,
But like you said, she was gonna leave the theater.
yeah, she looked like something like that. If I didn't tell her what happened, because she was stressing out, dude. You should have seen the look on her face. I didn't
Did she
get her.
literally ask her though? Like, did she like even say like she was gonna leave?
No, she didn't left the theater, but she was like she was threatening if I didn't tell her something that would have happened. I'm like, I can't confirm or deny if he dies or not. Like, okay, but what are your thoughts with Mission Impossible 8? Like, quick thoughts.
Kaboom.
What is that referencing for in the movie? I don't know.
Kaboom.
Dude, I don't know what is that supposed to reference in the movie.
Kaboom.
Yeah, okay then.
Kaboom.
But I did enjoy the 3rd act of the movie of Ethan chasing after Gabriel in a plane chase sequence that they filmed for real, because he loves to do stunts. And overall, I enjoyed this movie. I thought I went out with a bang, and since I've always had a Mission Impossible movie on my top 10 list for 2018 with Fallout and 2023 with Dead Reckoning Part 1, I had to include it into my top 10 list, although I probably could have swapped it out with the Death Red movie, since I can understand why this was disappointing for some fans, but I enjoyed it. It was peak for me. So what's at number 8 for you? Which, this is a video I am a bit late on posting, which I'll probably do right after I post this video, but what's on your number 8?
On my top 8, it would be
You want to do your accent for this?
my top 8. It would be
You've got close to the camera, damn it!
My number 8, it would be Wake Up Dead Man. I never saw Mr.
You think you can speak a little louder? Ow! Okay!
Now, the reason why that this was my top 8 was for 1, I correctly guessed the killers correctly, and 2, we always love detectives. I love
Murder mysteries?
you know, but also the actor.
Daniel Craig.
No, okay, yes. Fine specimen for sight, yes. And 3, Big Summer. And my favorite moments about this part was how plainly obvious who the killers were. Especially with one, the lady.
Oh, don't say spoilers about the killers.
Spoiler alert.
Oh my god. Jesus, dude. I mean, I know you mentioned spoilers, but at least don't say spoilers for this one. Specifically for, like, murder mystery stuff. Now, so they're not gonna know what they're talking about, because there's, like, more than one lady in this movie.
You're right, yes.
But
Right there. And my other favorite part of this movie was how everything was starting to connect. And how the more detail you go into it, the more it makes sense. And overall, I give this movie a 10 out of 10.
And definitely stay tuned for when I post his reaction video. Not a movie reaction, because Netflix copyright claimed that video when I posted it privately, but still, definitely stay tuned, because I do have footage of his before and after reaction for Knives Out 3 and Knives...
damn it!
Overall, stay tuned for that video that I was meant to post a while ago, but I guess, alright, guys. Whoa, Jesus. Alright. Coming number 7 for me would also be, well, it wasn't on your number set. Okay. Coming number 7 for me is the same movie that was on his number 8 list. Wake Up Dead Man, A Knives Out Mystery. I am a huge fan of these movies. As I've stated, the first time watching it in the pandemic. A couple minutes into the movie, I'm like, oh, this might be on my worst list for 2019. But then later on, I'm like, oh, wait, I take it back. I'm actually invested. Oh, damn. So I really enjoyed the first movie, and 3 movies in, as I'm in need to have 10 more Knives Out films. I still think the first one is the best, but I think the third movie might be my favorite out of the 3. And what I liked about Rian Johnson as a director with these Knives Out films is the different tone and atmosphere with these films. Especially with the different casts of characters we have. Since the first movie, as I've explained it in my triple review for Knives Out 1, 2, and 3, was a family, then the second one a group of friends, then third was a bunch of people that go to church together. But the biggest highlight I have for these movies is just the different tone and atmosphere with these Knives Out films. And I'm surprised that, oh my god, they done it again. Like, no, I don't know if I already explained this to you, but okay, spoilers. I recommend you check out Wake Up Dead Man on Netflix, but oh my god, and this is someone pointed this out in my review that, oh my god, are you kidding me? Rian Johnson has done it again, having MCU killers, well, MCU actors as killers for these movies, which, oh my god, I'm gonna lose my mind if the next movie, whoever is the killer happens to be an MCU actor. I swear I'm gonna lose my mind. But back to topic. My favorite protagonist out of the 3 films would be Father Judd, as he would team up with Detective Benoit Blanc on solving the mystery of who murdered Monsignor Witz, I believe was his name, aka Thanos. Which, funny how Josh Brolin was in 3 movies in 2025. 1 being The Running Man, 2 being Weapons, and now Wake Up Dead Man. But yeah, after watching this third movie, I'm hoping Rian Johnson cooks up 10 more films. I cannot get enough of these murder mysteries with the Knives Out films, and yeah, they're like almost all. I gave the second one 9.5 out of 10, as I changed my rating recently, but still, they're
Knives Out.
they're still all 10. Either way, they're still all 10 out of 10s. The best part is that there's not a bad sequel. They're all easily 10 out of 10s for me. I'm a sucker for murder mysteries, and I look forward to whenever they have time to cook up a 4th one that will probably be in another 3 years from now. Alright, what's at your number 7?
My number 7 would be How to Train Your Dragon, and whenever we went to first to go and watch it, I generally really enjoyed it because I've always watched the movies back when they came out.
The original trilogy?
Yeah, and I always just, whenever I went to go and see it. Also, Mason Thames did an amazing job on that, that's for sure. And I just loved how cartoony realistic Toothless was. He wasn't too realistic.
God.
Or just like, yeah, no, just
Thank God.
perfect. And everything with it, I generally just loved how it was still like literally How to Train Your Dragon, but like just in human
Live
Yeah.
action. The term
live action. And my favorite part had been when Final Flight, when like they actually recreate that part in
test flight. Not Final
Test-
Flight. It's test
Okay.
I'm sorry if I'm correct.
Oh my gosh. Test flights. Okay. Test flight. I loved how they exactly replicated that, but in live action. That was definitely my favorite part of the entire movie. And I loved how, they could have chose, no hate, but I felt like they could have gone with a better choice for Astrid, but
What?
nothing more than that.
Was not expecting this.
Yeah, but the rest I thought was perfect. I thought it was great, honestly, especially Stoic.
Oh, I
Stoic
love how
did-
they brought back
Yeah.
the original actor.
But
For
the
Stoic.
yeah, no, that was great. No, that's they did.
The best part is that it's directed by the same person
Yeah.
that made the original trilogy.
Exactly, that's all amazing with that. And overall, I give that movie honestly a 10 out of 10. I loved How to Train Your Dragon. How to Train Your Dragon was just amazing.
I'm pretty sure most of your movies on your top 10 list are all 10 out of 10s, and same to go for me. Okay, coming in at number 6 for me is a movie I plan on watching with. Yeah, I now know what we're watching tonight. It's what's on my number 6 list, and is what I would consider to be the best animated movie of 2025. One I am shocked made $2 billion at the box office. Actually, the first animated movie to hit $2 billion.
No.
Now, we agreed. We said January. It's now January. A deal's a deal, brother. But that movie I'm talking about would be Neja 2.
Damn it.
I had heard about the first movie a while ago, but wasn't my cup of tea. Now, what drew my attention to this movie was when I had heard that this was the first animated movie to hit $2 billion at the box office. This is the highest grossing movie of 2025 overall. And as soon as I heard about that, I'm like, wait, what do you mean this made $2 billion at the box office? Wait, first anime movie to hit $2 billion? Holy shit! What movie is it? Neja 2. What the heck is Neja 2? So yeah, I've kind of heard about the first movie, and I guess a sequel came out, but yeah, that's what drew my attention to this movie. I wanted to know what the hell exactly went down in this movie to have it hit $2 billion at the box office. And once I saw it in theaters, oh my god, I understand now. Now, I'm super late on making this video. I have yet to discuss my thoughts with the first two movies. I did rewatch, I watched the first one for the first time in preparation for the second movie. And then once I went to go see the second movie in theaters, the first half can be tough to get through, but the second half is worth it in the end, because I don't want to give away too much, because there's a shot in the movie, I'm like, oh my god, I need to have D check this out. I think he's gonna enjoy this, which I hope you do. I was like, ah, damn, you didn't enjoy Weapons. I hope you enjoy Neja 2, especially that final battle, because there's a shot that I'm like, oh my god, that's like Dragon Ball, right? And I've not even seen Dragon Ball. I'm not a Dragon Ball fan like he is, although it's on my watch list. Especially that live-action atrocious movie that I'm gonna try to get a reaction for views, if I'll even get views. But back to topic. I don't know if I even told you this, D, but I ended up shedding tears at a specific scene in the movie that I don't want to get into specifically, especially in front of him, but oh my god, this movie surprised me, and therefore it had to be going on to the top 10 list. And I would say this is the best animated movie for 2025. And with how things had ended, I need that third movie right now. I don't know how long I have to wait, but I need to see what happens next, because the way it ends, it's practically a cliffhanger. As the first movie had technically left off in the cliffhanger, so. But still, I was surprised with this movie. I now see how and why it made $2 billion at the box office. But yeah, definitely stay tuned for when I have a chance to post a review on my thoughts with the first two films, because I'm super late on that. But what's on your number 6 list?
Number 6 list?
Yeah, because I had Neja 2 at my number 6.
Oh, yes. It's my number 6 list would be Wallace and Gromit, Vengeance Most Foul. And I remember watching that, I think,
as soon as you got back from visiting.
yeah,
Last year.
Yeah, it was in January.
Yeah, and I don't know how long it took me to watch the first, not first, that movie. I done later that month. I have to double check.
Yes, and
because I do have a movie reaction up.
I just love this so much. Like, whenever I was little, I went ahead and would rewatch all of the Wallace and Gromit, basically short films, which my favorite one had him in a Grand Day Out. Like, that one was.
That's your favorite out of all 6 of them?
Yeah, no.
Mine's is the Were Rabbit, which, just to quickly interrupt, I am planning on reviewing the movies, but I kind of want to include you in them, but I'm worried you'll probably make them longer, since you technically already explained your thoughts in our most anticipated list for 2024. But who knows? We shall see. I plan on watching them, but back to what you were saying.
Yeah.
We'll discuss that another time, if you'll be part of my review series or not.
And I just loved how it was in claymation, and how the aspect is. It's so aesthetic. I love how wholesome it is too, and I don't know, something with London too. I've always wanted to go there, especially to go because they have a lot of things to do with that over there. Because it's a British
Pub.
Yeah, it was produced by British people in London.
Wait,
so
a British pub is like a drinking bar. I'm not sure if I used
yes,
that word.
you used the wrong production. British production.
Oh, production! You're talking about production.
Yes,
okay. That's the word I was.
And I remembered that Ever since then, their last one was The Were Rabbit in 2005, I believe. No, that's 2008.
No. It's
No,
I'm pretty-
2005,
yeah,
and
I'm
then-
pretty sure it's 2005.
No,
and then
2005,
20
and
years
then-
later.
No, hold on.
No, because I was
No,
like the
hold
last.
on. I need to think of this, hold on. So, there's a Grande out, a Close Shave.
The wrong trousers, then close shave. And
I'm gonna
then.
beat you up!
A loaf? A matter
No,
of
a matter
of loaf.
I was trying to
Matter
remember.
of loaf and.
Dad!
I managed to remember the titles. And then The Curse of the Were Rabbit.
Yes.
Continue.
I'm going to beat you, bro.
Oh my god, I may take 12 minutes. Oh shit.
No, it was Curse of the Were Rabbit, and then Curse of the Loaf because
That one was
2008.
2008. I see.
I'm glad. Thank
So
you.
it wasn't in 20 years in between.
No.
Oh, the
and
last
ever
year
since
Were
that
Rabbit,
movie
no, I've been
came
told.
out, I've always wanted to go and ask them or like send them a letter. Like I remember telling Mom that I would for them to go and make another movie because I've always enjoyed them, but they never
Basically, you wanted another movie after
they
the last
never
entry
made one
since 2008
since 2008
until
and
2020.
2025.
Shit, well, it was supposed to be 2024. That was his most anticipated until I had to
2025.
cheat his list and have two on his
So
number one,
that
which was
was
Minecraft,
like-
and then Wallace and Gromit.
That's like 17 years. That was 17 years ever since that movie like came out. From Love of like that like
A Matter of Love and Death.
Love and Death, yes. Like ever since like 17 years later, they go ahead and make Wallace and Gromit and Vengeance Most Foul.
And the highlight of that movie would be the return of
The
Feather McGraw.
McGraw.
I remember the villain.
Feathers McGraw.
He also got two Funko Pops.
Feathers McGraw.
Oh, Feathers
Yes.
McGraw.
And I was so pumped when I saw that because I have not seen that guy since the wrong trousers.
Yeah, I'm surprised they
The
brought the
wrong
penguin back.
trousers.
Like, excuse me, what the hell? That's like bringing
And
back
they
the
went
chicken
ahead,
Run
this
villain
is
for the
all
sequel.
About how
Now it's on the same level as that.
Now it's all about this electronic walking, working. No, that goes ahead and does yard work or just helps you out. That Wallace is the one that made, and then Fez McGraw sees it, peeps through his jail cell and sees it, and just goes and hacks through the mainframe of it. And obviously, there's a
To steal the diamond again, right? Was it all to steal the diamond again?
it was to go and get revenge on him, but
Also
to
steal
also
the
try
diamond.
to get the steal.
Okay, so alright, I was trying to remember because I've
Yes.
only seen it once.
And yes, before that, and obviously, you know Wallace, he's an inventor, and he's gonna have the highest of security, right? His password was cheese. It was cheese, bro. And
oh my god.
he got lucky with the password because he saw that he was holding cheese and he typed in, yeah, and that's all how that happened. And this and that, and oh my gosh, one of my cool parts about when you talk,
Dude, you're doing it again
womp
like last time.
womp womp.
Oh god.
And then this
And-
video is gonna be a total bitch.
And what my favorite part about this movie had to been, I mean, obviously the movie was, but it had to been the farmer from Shaun the Sheep.
I knew you were gonna mention
You
that.
gotta be kidding me. This is canon. Well, it was canon because Sean was in the Close Shave. Sean was in the Close Shave. But the farmer, that's even makes him more better. Oh my gosh, I can't imagine how the farmer meets Wallace. And, oh my, I can't. It's for some reason reminds me of like multiverse or something. I don't know.
Multiverse of Madness?
No, like just something that has to do with a multiverse, but it's just they're in the
wasn't-
same.
Well, it's not
universe
multiverse.
and
They share.
same
They're in the same
I-
universe.
I
This
know. they're
multiverse
in
is
this-
like
Yes, I'm aware, but I'm saying it's like it's giving me that type.
they're in a
that same
shared
type
universe.
of. I'm
Or
aware.
a crossover.
Yes.
It's a nice a little crossover.
Like- It makes so much sense though, and I thought that was the coolest thing ever. And honestly, at the end, Felix McGraw got away, but
I'm like, are you kidding me? What the hell?
and they swapped the diamond. It was a vegetable, and then they had the diamond, and then wish they got the diamond back, and it was just basically, in summary, a reminder to Wallace that you don't always need to invent things or to invent really anything, and that you should just be true to yourself.
Also, I don't know if you're aware of this, but Discussing Films absolutely adored this movie. They gave this like a high rating, a 10 out of 10.
Absolutely, it's
Like
Wallace
I would see
Thomas.
as I checked their posts, they would always have some posts relating to Wallace and Gromit. Like they had a Christmas post of like he's coming of Wallace as Santa Claus.
Yeah.
Like they really loved this movie.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Wallace and Gromit. 10 out of 10.
Right, coming in number 5 for me. So we had at least 3 live action movies. This one solos the last 2 ones that were made from Disney, Snow White and Lilo and Stitch. I was expecting to enjoy Lilo and Stitch more than Snow White because unfortunately Snow White was total buns. But this is easily the best live action remake from last year, and that would be How to Train Your Dragon, which it still blows my mind that this isn't even real. We have a live-action movie that's not from Disney, but for DreamWorks? Now, they're not going to remake every DreamWorks movie. I know that. They came out saying that a while ago. But, oh my god! It still blows my mind that, we have a live-action remake of How to Train Your Dragon! And the reason I say this is the best one, because it's literally the exact same movie from the original. So, I give it a 10 out of 10, but I'm so glad Toothless looks he looks perfect in this movie. I was worried of how they're gonna pull off his design, and I'm like, oh my god, they did it. They pulled off the design for both Toothless and Stitch, of course, since the director had made both original films. But still, I was so happy with how Toothless had looked. But I'm excited with what they do with the second movie, which I'm not prepared for since they played a specific score theme during the Red Death's entrance, which I immediately had recognized that theme. Like, I know where that came from. No, if I hear that for the second movie, I'm toast. I'm immediately done. I'm not prepared to see that in live action. But point is, I enjoyed the cast, but I really loved Mason Thames as Hiccup. Definitely he's becoming one of my favorite actors ever since I first saw him appear in The Black Phone. And I can understand some of the complaints about fans not being a fan of the actress playing Astrid, as they would have preferred her to be blonde. For example, they would have wanted, I guess, McKenna Grace. Like, oh, McKenna Grace is perfect as Astrid. I didn't mind, and I trusted the director, that's another great thing about this movie. It's directed by the same dude that made the original trilogy. Overall, what can I say? I loved this movie. I was highly anticipating to check this out, especially since this was a live-action remake of something that was not from Disney, but for DreamWorks? It still blows my mind, but it's even crazier to know that we're getting a sequel in 2027, which come by 2029, we'll have a third movie brought into live action, which would be The Hidden World. And I look forward to seeing Mason Thames in that dragon suit, especially for the third one, if that gets greenlit, which I'm sure it will, as they greenlit a sequel 2 months before its release. But still, this was a 10 out of 10. I loved it. Definitely one of my favorite movies of 2025. What's coming in number 5 for you? And could you sit up, please, you lazy bum? Oh my god, this video's already an hour long. Jesus Christ. At least my storage isn't that bad, but I don't want to jinx
Number
it.
5 has to be F1 the movie. Now, let me tell you, whenever I first saw it, it was with my father. All I can remember about was when I went to go and watch Gran Turismo. Oh my gosh, that movie was awesome. Because I played the game, so like, just seeing it.
He's got a thing for racing
theaters,
cars.
It's just
or just cars in
so
general.
awesome. And knowing that, I was going to say, not Chris Pratt, but Brad Pitt.
Brad Pitt.
Was going to be in this movie. I was like, yeah, you have already had me sold in there.
It's also being directed by the same dude that brought us Top Gun Maverick and Tron Legacy.
Yes, and oh my goodness, when I first saw it, I loved how the music was, how the atmosphere was how it was this one guy was trying to achieve his F1 Cole and Sally failed because of a crash, and then now is debunked to a NASCAR thing, and just wins every time. And then like he gets a call from his friend to go and fly him over to do F1. And oh my gosh, just seeing the F1 cars and just seeing them race, it was so awesome. Sally saw this in visual, not in IMAX.
Oh, I
So
saw it in
fun.
IMAX. It was awesome.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
I
I'm
get
sorry.
it. I get it. But
I'm sorry, but it's definitely a damn good movie.
Oh my
Definitely has the same vibes as Top Gun Maverick. I need to
and
rewatch that movie.
I just
again.
loved how in the end he was able to go ahead and achieve his goal in life, and to honestly just he won an F1. He got
Also,
one
Mom
F1.
really loved this movie. I
Yes.
did get her reaction for this.
F1 was an incredible movie. I genuinely loved every single second about it, and I would honestly go ahead and rewatch this again.
Which
love
you're
the
able
actors
to
in
on
this movie.
Apple TV Plus.
Yes, and I love the actors in this movie too. I forgot what was his name?
But you and I are in agreement that he would be a good choice to play Black Panther in the MCU, right?
You know what?
After
Let's see
like
it.
Secret Wars, because we'll have a soft reboot, so they'll be recasting
I'll
some
see-
actors here
no,
and there.
I'll
Not
see
everybody,
it.
just certain
I would
characters.
see that. Yes.
Which I don't mind him as Black Panther.
No. Yeah. Do you know his name? I forgot.
I don't know his name, unfortunately,
so
but I
sad.
do
He's
I do like the actor in that
He's
movie.
such a good actor.
He's definitely a
He's an
standout.
amazing actor. You know what? No, I can't leave him out. I have to go and see what his actor's name.
Cast.
Yes.
Damson Idris. Damson Idris.
Damson Idris was such a good actor. I think he's a good actor in general, and he definitely portrayed a very young and cocky
Cocky character.
celebrity.
Swan.
Celebrity, because he's technically
No, well,
technically
he used
he
the
is
word
a-
swan, which
yeah.
is another word for idiot. I
Oh,
believe.
okay, Swan then. Yeah,
Or
Swan.
some, I don't know. I've only seen this twice in theaters.
I loved how that. Oh man, I loved how everything F1 was, and I genuinely loved the atmosphere that was in this movie, and overall, I really give this. No, like just generally a 10 out of 10. You know.
Well, all your movies on your top 10 list of 10.
Yes, that's a reason why they're in my top 10.
Yeah, and I discussed this with you. I knew F1 was going to be on your top 10.
Yes,
Because you have a thing
of
with
course.
cars, but coming number 5. Oh, I already went number 5. Coming number 4 for me, this was tough. And I made a mistake putting Captain America 4 at my number 4 for most anticipated when I should have had Fantastic Four on there. But I had a reason for putting it on there because I had been dying to see Captain America again. Specifically Sam Wilson's Captain America. As I've been dying to see him again in the MCU, and thankfully we'll see him again later in Doomsday, but right then, I'm just saying, I just wanted to point out that I should have had Fantastic Four as my most anticipated for the 4th slot. But coming at number 4 is where I have 2 MCU movies. Because I couldn't choose. They're at the same quality for me, and that would be Marvel Studios' Thunderbolts or the New Avengers and the Fantastic Four First Steps. Let me discuss with Thunderbolts. I'm back and forth. I can't decide or pick which one was the best MCU movie of 2025. Because I've been waiting to see the Fantastic Four in the MCU for a long time, but Thunderbolts, oh my god. Like, I had a great experience seeing that in theaters with my friends as I made costumes for them, especially for myself. You can check out my movie vlog if you haven't, but that movie came out at the perfect time during Mental Health Awareness as it tackles mental health issues and I could somewhat connect to that movie, especially it could connect with everybody that's tackling mental health issues. But no, it's just a damn good movie. Like, oh my god! Now I'm excited to see the new Avengers again and Doomsday and Secret Wars. But oh man, Thunderbolts is just such a damn good movie. It's easily a top tier MCU film. As for the Fantastic Four, again, I have been waiting to see the Fantastic Four in the MCU. Now they're not in the 616 main MCU; they're outside of the MCU. But still, I've been waiting to see them for a long time, and I'm just happy to see Galactus not as a fart cloud, and he was an awesome villain in this movie. And the best part about the Fantastic Four is just the cast. I enjoyed the cast members as much. I love the original, the OGs, but I'm happy with who we have casted as our main Fantastic Four with Pedro Pascal, Vanessa Kirby, Joseph Quinn, and I forgot the actor's name. He's in The Bear, but he was also in The Punisher Season 1 on Netflix. But no, I love the new cast for our main Fantastic Four, and I can't wait to see them again for Doomsday as well. But I can't choose which one was the best, because they're both are at the same level of quality for me. So I have both Thunderbolts and Fantastic Four at number 4 for me. I can't choose, but they're like both top tier MCU movies for me. And yeah, they're tied for me. They're tied. I had two Predator films at number 10 because they both were 10 out of 10s, but for this, they're both tied with me because they're both at the same level of good quality. But what's at your number 4? Which I'm looking forward to see you yap about this, because I remember when you sent me a message, you were like, this movie changed you, man. And I'm like, oh my god, this changed you. I remember how you reacted when I did a trailer reaction with you,
My
but
4th movie would have to be DC Studios Superman. Whenever I went ahead and first watched this movie, I was just honestly just expecting just a normal Superman-like storyline and just plot with this. But when I watched it, it was like golden. Like, what is this?
who is watching K-pop? Bill's dad on his phone watching K-pop. Rylan's watching anime on Netflix, which I'm still am a little freaked out about because that's like not his cup of tea. But back to topic, Dave.
But no, I was completely wrong and shooken by how amazing this movie was. Just because, like, I don't know if you know, but I mean, yeah, I guess you can kind of tell.
Well, you don't have a logo, but I guess you're more of a Batman fan than a Superman fan?
I love the Batman. I always loved Batman, and I mean, Robert Pattinson is amazing as Batman. And he's currently my favorite Batman right now.
Same here.
And I just love everything about Batman.
But
you know?
we're talking about Superman.
But then, like, I just don't know. Whenever I went to watch this movie, I could just like relate to how Superman feels so much, because all he wants to do is just bring goodness and positivity around the world, because he's the symbol of hope. And the reason why I was saying with all that was because whenever I first saw it, I was just mind blown by how truly amazing it was. But I mean, whenever I saw the trailer, I was already pumped up.
Now, that caught his attention, and once you got a taste of it, but once you saw the movie, you got to have the whole, like, you got a taste of it, and once you had the whole cake, you were satisfied.
No, like with
like this movie,
the
really
villain, the villain, Jamie Lex Luthor.
Oh.
Definitely a great actor for sure.
Yeah,
and,
but you got to see the true version of Superman.
Yes, and I just
That's
love
supposed to be joyful,
because
bright, and
exactly. And I love Batman so much, but like, I can just relate to Superman with those type of terms,
You should have seen his message he sent me. Like, this
He
movie
was
really
truly-
changed him. I
was
had never seen
truly
him like this before.
Inspirational, and I loved it,
And-
it's definitely I would say a message, because we definitely need a lot of that around the world.
This is a movie definitely much needed.
Yeah, and I can relate to him a lot with all those character traits, and I loved how Superman was.
And you excited for Man of Tomorrow? Especially when we both suit up as Supes and Lex Luthor. You'll be in a mech suit, though. Going up, unless you want to go as Brainiac.
We'll see. But
Yeah,
other
because
than
that's not
that,
until next summer. Now that it's
Superman.
2026.
Definitely a 10 out of 10. Very.
Right. Coming at number 3 for me would be Avatar: Fire and Ash. This most likely will be my favorite out of the 3. I was overall satisfied with this movie, and I need the 4th and 5th one right now. So, and I'm glad it made $1 billion, and what the hell are you doing? I'm glad it hit $1 billion at the box office, because I need this movie to make bank, just so we can have the 4th and the 5th one. So I want to know what James Cameron's cooking up with these last 2 sequels for the Avatar saga. What are you doing? Oh my god.
Oh, you.
Also, I'm gonna say this right off the bat. Barang, hear me out. Okay? Hear me out. Which, Colonel Cordage, I see you. I see you. I'm gonna need you to teach me some of that Riz you got.
Oh! Like, hello? What you mean teach me some of that race? You're not him, bro.
Oh no, I definitely enjoyed Colonel Cordich's role in this movie because this does rehash what we've already seen in the first two movies, but I didn't mind it. I was happy with this movie. Like I'm ignoring what the haters are saying with this movie because this was a 10 out of 10. I was happy with Avatar: Fire and Ash, and to be honest, I totally forgot that this movie was 3 hours long. I think my only complaint with this movie was that it wasn't long enough. I wanted to see more. And apparently there's like a 9-hour cut of this movie that James Cameron has of Avatar 3, which, is that true?
Nope, it's not true.
But the best part about this movie was just the Fire Na'vi themselves. I was looking forward to their introduction into the movie. And besides me sipping over Varang, she was a total menace in this movie. I was pleased with her, and I hope we see more of her in these next 2 Avatar sequels. And as I've said earlier about Colonel Cortich, I enjoy him a lot more as a villain. Now, knowing he's an Avatar, which it still blows my mind that he's come back as an Avatar since he was a villain in the first movie. I dug him as a villain, but I liked him a lot more as a villain in these last 2 sequels of Avatar. But Spider was definitely a highlight in this movie, and he plays an important role when Kiri had to save him from dying. So he becomes part of the Na'vi once he grows a weird-looking tentacle thing. I don't know what the hell it's called, but there was a nice, cute moment between Spider and Kiri that I was looking forward to. I had a feeling they were going to do something about that. But yeah, he does play an important role in this movie that I did enjoy. And Kiri had a great arc in this movie, I would say. Jake Sully. No, I definitely love him as a protagonist. Yeah. Sam Worthington, I believe that's the actor's name, he's an underrated actor. And he's honestly the perfect guy to play Jake Sully in these movies. And that final battle was insane to watch. And this movie was very intense and emotional at times. But the funny moments that I enjoyed had to do with Colonel Cortich and Jake Sully just teaming up to save their kids when they are like sworn enemies. Like, okay, time out. We gotta go.
That was generally cool. I like that part.
Like, especially at the very end, as they're just beating each other to death, they then pause like, oh wait, you're my son, even though I called you a bastard and you shot me in the arm.
Shot him in the arm, dude.
Yeah, I ain't letting you die. You're still my kid. You know, I'm pulling you up. And well, this is awkward. Dude, the way he saw the teary, it's like, nope, I'm out. he's so scared.
Well, yeah, because he died from her.
Yeah. Well, he's a clone. He only has his memories from before, not after. But still, he's like, oh, ain't this a bitch? But he's totally not dead. All right, come on.
Yeah, no, that's what he
He's definitely joining the Fire Clan.
When he jumped off.
Wait, he's totally not dead. Come on, are you kidding me? But I really enjoyed how this movie had ended, and as much as I enjoyed Kiri and Spider's little romance scene, when is Loak and I forgot her character's name, but when is Loak gonna have his time to shine with fine shit? Because I was expecting that to happen in the Star movie. But yeah, as much as I badly wanted to see this in IMAX 3D, Dolby 3D was not bad. Because as I stated, like the biggest compliment I could give to the Dolby 3D experience was it was like watching a PlayStation cutscene. Because the graphics were that damn good. But what more could I say? It's going on my number 3 for top 10 best movies for 2025 for me. It's one of my favorites. I've been anticipating to see this movie after seeing The Way of Water, as that made me a full-on Avatar fan. And I look forward to see what James Cameron's got cooking up for 4 and 5, especially for the 5th one, as that takes place on Earth. But as for the 4th one, I need to know what gave the studio execs to respond James Cameron with "Holy F."
Holy F, for real.
No, because like he was asked, "Where are the notes?" And they respond with, "Those are the notes." So
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
what? Has he got to come out with the 4th one? Because you mean to tell me I have to wait 4 years? 4 years? God. Oh, the wait is gonna be torture. But expect a video sometime soon, because I am gonna see it in IMAX 3D, but dressed as Na'vi. So
Na'vi.
Stay tuned for that. Also, this video is way longer than it should. I should be fine with stories, but oh god, I'm worried of me editing this. What's that? Your number 3?
My number 3. Oh yes. My number 3 would have to be a Minecraft movie. You know, growing up, at least since 2012, 2014, so this was someone at least around those times.
Between those years.
I've always loved Minecraft. I've always had a passion for it. I used to like play with my friends, especially on my friend's laptop. That
So
was amazing.
You could
And,
say you were satisfied with this
that's,
movie because not many people enjoyed it. Not that this was like bashed. I mean, this was bashed by critics, but it was making buttloads of money. It was close to making $1 billion. But I'm sure the second one will
May
make
I
$1 billion.
finish?
I'm sorry, I was just.
And whenever I heard about they were gonna make a movie, I was just so pumped about it, just because of how much I really enjoyed just playing Minecraft in general. All I could just think about was all the like fun and memorable times, and then not the fun and memorable times, like as if me die and get exploded by.
How about
yeah,
2019?
I'm aware.
You
yeah.
broke the rule I had of us with survival mode, and you didn't want to lose all that stuff. That I remember those were some dark times. Cause it's a long
It
story.
was a one-time thing.
You sure it was one time thing?
Yes.
Okay, continue.
One-time thing.
Continue. I don't.
One-time thing.
Oh my God! Continue. Damn it!
One-time thing.
I heard you said that. For
One time.
Dude, you're wasting stone.
Okay. Yeah, you want to keep talking?
I'm shutting up right now.
One-time thing.
I'm shutting up right now.
One-time thing. And ever since then, I've always just been. I'm still such a huge fan, and like, even my girlfriend thinks I'm just the biggest nerd on Minecraft. Like. And I would always love to like watch YouTubers like, oh, I don't know, PewDiePie. I mean, like Jacksepticeye and Markiplier did play. I mean, yeah, and especially Step Playing Longhouse. I forgot his name. There's no way. It was that one. I forgot his name, but no, he was cool too, genuinely. And then, yes, the Diamond Minecart, the NTM, and he even made cameo in the movie, and I love that so much. Well, it's just so amazing, you know. And then Corey Kitchen also played as well, so that's fun too. But just most of all that, as Minecraft started to evolve, I've always loved everything with it. I mean, there's some nitpicks I wish could get fixed, or like add inside the game, but no, it's a matter of time for all that. And just whenever I just saw this movie, a lot of people didn't really like Jack Black as
Steve.
Which I can understand. But,
Well,
I mean...
Wanna know what came out of this movie that I enjoyed the most? The memes.
Naturally,
First we mine, then
yeah,
we craft.
Let's
Let's
Minecraft.
Minecraft.
Just
I
like,
can understand why this
all
isn't
those-
a...
Oh, hold on. And then another one. Popular MMOs. Peak Cinema.
Wait.
Oh my gosh, and I still watched them.
Oh, the
to this day.
YouTuber. Okay,
Yes,
I
I
wasn't
still
sure what you were
watched them.
talking
I
about.
still watched them. Absolutely amazing.
Yeah,
I love
all
it
right.
so much.
I can understand why this isn't a good movie. Like, I can understand, like, having to see it. I enjoyed it for what it was, because I'm a sucker for Minecraft, so I could care less. I'm not a critic. I could see why this was a bad movie, but I didn't care about it, because I'm a fan of Minecraft. I wanted a Minecraft movie, and I got what I wanted. And now we're getting a sequel to this Minecraft movie that hopefully will have the characters go up against the freaking Ender Dragon. I would like them other than the piglins.
I just loved how the entire atmosphere was, and like how in the beginning of the movie, it was like Minecraft-like. It was truly a wonderful thing to go and see in the movie theaters.
It was definitely
I was very excited.
definitely an event. Well,
And-
mostly a fun time,
And
an era.
I loved all the references, all the parts in it. I loved how Herobrine was mentioned. I loved how the Enderman was too. That was sick. And then the chicken jockey was funny too. And
Oh yeah, Chicken Jockey. The theater experience was. I'm jealous you got that theater experience. I didn't get squat. I better get that for when I watch Minecraft 2 with you in
And-
2027.
And
But no, the
overall-
theater experience was definitely
Yeah.
crazy for everybody because people were bringing in actual chickens into the theater and just going nuts and throwing popcorn to the point. Oh my god! I meant to make a video about it, but I was too late.
And I just loved how in the end, oh my god, I forgot the character's name, but her and the villager, that was funny. And I would never forget that, and especially about at the end where Steve goes back to his old house to see that Alex is there.
Oh, I can't
What
wait to see what they
absolute
cast as
peak
Alex.
cinema. I just can't wait, and yeah, Minecraft is so big. 10 out of 10.
Coming number second for me, actually, I would want to have these two movies at my number one. And say that they're tied for me, but there can only be number one. So what comes at number second for me is DC Studios Superman. I'm gonna try and make this quick because this video is like an hour and 25 minutes. Oh god, I'm stressed. I hope I'm able to post this without having storage issues. I don't have bad storage right now, but I might after this video, which, Jesus Christ. I am a huge fan of Superman, and ever since Man of Steel, I have been dying for another Superman movie. Sure, Batman vs. Superman sort of counts, but Superman has been kind of done dirty for the past decade, but after 12 long years, James Gunn finally gave us a sequel. Sure, I would have liked a sequel to Henry Cavill Superman, but whatever, we're starting fresh. WB screwed up the DCEU, because that was a huge mess. We're starting fresh with the DCU. But James Gunn brought back the true Superman, the bright and hopeful, and this movie will make you feel good. This movie is a movie we need desperately at a tough time like this, which I'm not going to get into, but times are hard right now. Once you watch this movie, you'll feel good afterwards because it's a great way to escape from the harsh reality. But it is definitely a movie that we needed very much during these hard times, but overall, my thoughts as a Superman fan, I was happy with it, and my experience with this, seeing it early at an early screening, oh, that will be an unforgettable experience for me, as I got to see that at an advanced screening way early before the movie was released. But I cannot wait to see what James Gunn's got cooking up with the DCU, but I love David Cornswell as Superman. I love him as an actor at watching so many videos, and Nicholas Hoult as Lex Luthor, oh my god, I was satisfied with this casting. It's not a casting choice I expected, but I was open to it, and no, he was definitely one of the best villains we've seen for any DC movie. And the theme score, oh my god. As much as I love the theme score from Man of Steel, I've been dying to hear the Superman theme for a long time, and it was great hearing it again. I am a huge fan of Superman, and I'm so glad I don't have to wait another freaking decade for a sequel, but just another year, because Man of Tomorrow comes out in 2027. And James Gunn is a great comic book director. I had no issues with him directing this movie. I can understand why not many people are a fan of this, but I could care less. I've been dying for another Superman movie, and I was happy with what I had got, and I need more. I need to see more David Cornswell as Superman, because I am a huge fan of Superman. But both Spider-Man and Superman. Superman is my favorite superhero from DC Comics, while Spider-Man is my all-time favorite superhero. No shit, obviously. And I cannot wait to see Superman go up against freaking Brainiac and Man of Steel. I just cannot wait. This was my most anticipated movie for 2025, and it did not disappoint. And it could have been number one for me if I had not seen another movie that was released a few months before Superman, which you'll know what it is exactly. But overall, DC Studios Superman is my favorite movie of 2025. While whatever I have at number one, I would say is not only the best movie of this year, but the best movie of the freaking decade. Also, if you hear any noise in the background, that's Rylan watching Kumi Can't Communicate, I believe is the title of the anime. But what's at your number second, D?
My second for my top 10 would be Five Nights at Freddy's 2. Now, there's so many other good reasons why that is in my top second. For one, it's Five Nights at Freddy's 2. Not exactly why, that's why. But two, I loved how it was. It was so game accurate to the actual game. I loved it every step of the way through. And then three, that ending. That ending just...
Well, it's mainly post-credit scene, but this is definitely a superior sequel to the first movie.
That basically was like, yeah, you know what? I'm ready, baby.
I
Mono to mono. Mono to mono.
After watching this movie, I want more FNAF films. I am so dead ass right now. I'm not joking. I need them to adapt all the freaking games, especially Security Breach or FNAF 4. Or Sister Location! Which...
And, so, why I say that is because whenever, oh my gosh, I knew instantly when I went to go watch it. So, whenever the movie first started, oh my gosh, it was so awesome just seeing the spring log suit, the Bonnie's, Spring Bonnie basically. It looked so awesome, and the puppet looked so great too.
The opening scene kicked off a really good start for the movie. The opening scene,
and definitely. It was definitely cool, and
oh right, the best part about these FNAF movies is the animatronics, right? Because like they look so accurate. to what they look like in the games. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Please let me finish.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I wish this was on my top 10. This is why it's my honorable mentions.
And so, oh my gosh, the animatronics were literally the best. Like, they did an amazing job. I just can't. It's like, they're real. And I just can't imagine how you would see one right over there. I just couldn't. That is so cool. And I just loved how they had like these little Easter eggs, I guess you can say.
Yeah,
and then
these
especially
movies,
with the Freddy plushie, horror.
these
'Cause
movies
it's
are
from-
made specifically for the fans,
Yeah,
which
and-
it baffles me how low the Rotten Score
I
mail
know.
is. Like, are you kidding me? No, this movie is freaking awesome. I loved it. Oh my god, I'm sorry.
And
I'm like on a
the-
high with this movie.
It's obviously from that one TikToker that did the horror. I loved how he was part of that movie too.
Also, he was real happy to see his boy cameo.
Oh my god!
Again.
I knew it. I knew both of them would come. So one, I knew.
I'm waiting for
Doug
Markiplier, okay?
I
I'm
knew-
waiting for
yes.
my cameo of my favorite
I
YouTuber.
knew. Oh, Markiplier! I love Markiplier too. I love Markiplier.
Oh,
too.
3C is my favorite, but Markiplier's one of my favorites. I'm
But-
waiting for Mark. He better be in the
Yes.
third movie, otherwise I'm gonna be
And
pissed.
I loved, yes,
'Cause we
Doug the
almost had him
lawyer
in the first
from
movie.
the first movie, Doug the lawyer. I loved how he came into. I knew he was gonna be back in the movie.
No, that was
They-
confirmed way before you saw him. But that's
Well,
besides
I didn't
the,
know that.
That's besides
I
the
just
point.
knew
I was
that
just
he was
saying.
gonna be
I was just saying.
I just knew he was gonna be there.
That's what I was
But
saying.
the other one though was not confirmed. And I'm so glad that the Shogun himself came back. Corey X Kenshin. Like Samurai sliced that like button. Subscribe today, join Samurai.
Like this?
Until next time, my brothers and sisters. Like, what? I just love that. He's still the same taxi driver as from the first one. And then just the YouTubers doing like a little cameo, like Dawko, 8-Bit Ryan, like, it was amazing. All of it was amazing. I just loved how it was just made. And I loved how the office was, how realistic it was.
Like, I love the
How
production
accurate it
design
was,
with the
yeah.
animatronics and that pizzeria.
Yes,
like, this movie was made for the
Yes.
fans with all the
and
references,
the actors,
Easter eggs.
the voice actors was definitely
Oh, Megan Fox killed it as Toy Chica.
no, like they all
She killed
definitely great. I loved how
it. And I also,
Pat was also
I also liked the puppet as the main villain for this movie. time around.
it makes sense. But yes, that was just all amazing, and I knew as soon as I saw that one guy with the creepy smile, Michael Afton. I tried to tell him, but he wasn't listening.
I'm sorry, I'm not caught
I
up with the lore
knew
still.
It was Michael Afton from the way he was smiling and the way he was giving the tour and the badge, dude. I knew. And then he gets away at the end. It's crazy, but he said he's going to portray his father's legacy. I'd love to see how that goes.
Betray his father's legacy.
Yeah, his father's legacy.
You mean betray? What do you mean betray?
No, bro, Trey.
Oh, okay. I'm
Portray,
sorry.
nice.
The way you pronounce it.
And so yes, and then
You better come back with the third
oh
movie.
my gosh,
Oh.
you know who else comes back at the end for the end credits? Springtrap. I never knew from this Thunderstruck.
God.
Fazbear Frights in the third movie. Fazbear Frights. They go and get all these things from the ancient
I can't believe I have to wait 2 years.
Oh, yeah, also, wait, no, hold on. I
2
loved how
years
the
until FNAF 3?
other animatronics from the first movie came back to help out. That
No,
was awesome.
that finale? Absolute
Pizza.
cinema. Are you kidding
so-
me? And that cameo. Well, not cameo, but that appearance of that specific animatronic. Oh
No,
my gosh.
Circus, baby. I
Oh
was
my god.
shaking in my boots, like,
No,
what?
I'm like, wait, what? Oh my
Circus,
god.
baby.
The theater went nuts.
Rylan thought it was CGI. I knew damn well.
No,
that
that,
was
come
not.
on, are you
That
kidding me? That
was-
shit is not CGI. That's fully practical. That is an actual animatronic that they built with their bare hands.
That is insane, and it looks amazing.
Oh god,
10 out of 10.
dude,
And
I need to
other
see it
than
for
that,
after 8.
at the end credits, I loved how like Fazbear Frights, they're collecting some items from the pizzerias, obviously for Fazbear Frights, and then the classic line, I think I found one, a real one. Like that's
Dude,
perfect.
Springtrap better have a
And-
lot of screen time in the third movie,
Oh
otherwise I'm gonna
my
be real
gosh.
disappointed.
He always comes back, especially where
That
the kids,
design.
the
Oh
kids went up to heaven and they warned Mike that they cannot hold him back when they leave, and bam, he's gone. And Lily is calling me back.
Oh
guys.
my
So
god.
guys, alright. Now, the coolest part. Now I'm about to bro and just say. Let's just say he always comes back.
Oh my
Goodness. I would have been so mad if we didn't see the design. But when I tell you, when we saw it, it
was
looked
perfect.
amazing.
Like that's what, like the best part about this movie is it's just the animatronic designs,
gosh.
the animatronics themselves, but also the production
They
design. Even though I
did
would feel a low budget feel
incredible.
with some of these movies, mainly with the first one, but
Yes,
still,
and like they did incredible with it, and I just have to say I cannot wait.
you cannot
Go.
wait. I cannot wait. Are
I
you
cannot
kidding?
wait.
We cannot wait. Dude, we cannot wait, man. Oh, I got until 2027 just to do my homework
We
on Five Nights at
cannot
Freddy's. Watch all the
wait
gaming videos to understand
to
all the
go.
goddamn lore.
And see Springtrap and the Phantoms, dude. I
The
cannot.
Phantom animatronics. I didn't even thought about that.
There's Phantom
Oh.
Freddy, Phantom Bonnie, Phantom Balloon Boy, Phantom Foxy, Phantom Balloon Boy,
And there's also Phantom Puppet, right?
Phantom Mango, and Phantom Puppet.
Phantom
and,
Mango. Wait, I don't recall Phantom.
Yeah, no,
Mango.
it was a Phantom Mango. It was a Phantom Mango.
Seriously?
And yep, Phantom Puppet. And then in the game, there's a really, really rare chance of you seeing Shadow Freddy.
Shadow Bonnie in the second, and then Shadow Freddy in
Oh
the
my
third?
Gosh, in this movie, I freaked out when I saw Shadow Bonnie. They
Oh.
did an amazing job.
Yeah, I was
with
confused
that.
what the hell they were talking about until I then caught it
Shadow-
second time in theaters.
Shadow Bonnie. Like, Ron has gotten that before when he actually recently beat off FNAF 2, but
Yeah, he was playing FNAF 2
39
like
hours.
during
Like,
when the movie was coming
oh
out.
my goodness. I was so happy to see that because that was so freaking awesome.
bad.
But, like, other than that, another 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
Another 10 out of 10.
I was right. It was my turn after yours. 'cause
And
you had
I
them too.
can't wait to go and see how Springtrap portrays.
He better have a lot of screen time to throw him. But as I stated earlier, Superman is my favorite movie of 2025. But what I consider to be the best movie, I could have had Superman at number 1, or have both of these movies at number 1. But there can only be number 1, and this movie, it deserved to be at number 1. And what I have at number 1 would be Sinners. Holy shit, where do I begin? When I saw the trailer for the movie, I was like, oh, this looks good, and I should have had this on my most anticipated list, because I was definitely interested in checking this out. But I believe I had it in my honorable mentions list, but I was expecting it to be good. I was expecting it to be a good movie. I knew Ryan Coogler would cook with this one, since I've only seen at least 3 movies from his filmography, which would be the Black Panther films and Creed, but I was looking forward to it. I had heard about it, saw at least one set leak photo of him filming this movie, but I was anticipating to check this out. I had heard lots of reports about it before a trailer was released, and once I saw the movie, I was not expecting it to be that damn good, because holy shit, my jaw was dropped on the floor. I cannot believe I witnessed that. I cannot believe I watched this movie in theaters in IMAX. My favorite scene, there's a lot of favorite scenes. This movie's a 10 out of 10. I can't think of any negatives, honestly, but my favorite has to be that scene where we're seeing different generations of music. Like, oh my god, my jaw was, I was amazed. And the music plays an important role in this movie. But I definitely enjoyed the music, all the songs, especially with Yes I Lied to You. And I really enjoyed Michael B. Jordan playing both twins. I'm bummed out one of them had to become a vampire, but also, the movie, like, Ryan Coogler described this movie as like a full course meal. Beginning, middle, and end. Where there's no need for there to be a sequel, as WB is considering making a sequel. Do not make a sequel. This is a one and done movie. This needs to be a one and done movie, okay? I am happy with this meal, because Ryan Coogler cooked with this movie. He cooked it well and fine, as this was just peak cinema. Oh my god! I don't know what other. Oh wait. Okay, I got another thing praised for this movie. The villain, Remick, I believe his name.
Remick, yeah, I was
No, he Ryan Coogler was taking inspiration from Puss in Boots with the big bad wolf of death with the red eyes. Oh my god, I really loved Remick as a villain in this movie. Like, he cooked. Like, Ryan cooked again. He cooked with this movie. This was fan-freaking-tastic. And I definitely enjoyed the vampires, as they would not come in to the movie until, like, at the second half. But, no, this was truly a fantastic movie. And I even watched a Dead Meat's Kill Count for this, and I was learning some behind-the-scenes stuff from that video. And I believe that this, Ryan Coogler, this was a bit of an emotional movie to him. Whether it was because of Chadwick or because of a family relative to him. But speaking about Chadwick, I feel like there had to have been one point Chadwick would have been part of this movie. I feel it in my gut that he would have probably been playing one of the twins in this movie. I don't know. If my memory is correct, I'm pretty sure that part of the reason for Ryan making this movie would have to do with Chadwick. I don't know. I just can't help but think that Chadwick would have been part of this movie somehow, playing at least one of the twins, playing Smo. But I don't know what else to say other than this movie was a 10 out of 10. It's the best movie of 2025 for me. Well, I have Superman as my favorite, but oh man, it's truly amazing, and I'm glad I got to see it in IMAX because the format, the ratio aspect changing for certain scenes. I'm too obsessed with IMAX ever since I saw Spider-Man No Way Home, but no, I could go on yapping about specific moments, some great scenes about this movie, but it's truly a fantastic movie. If you've not seen Sinners, you need to go check it out. This movie is just that damn good. I was expecting it to be good. I just wasn't expecting it to be that damn good. And the way this movie ends is truly satisfying, which is why I say there's no need for there to be a sequel, which please do not make a sequel to this, you greedy sons of bitches. But, D, what is that your number one? Because I think I've explained enough. I've already made a review on this with Mom, because we both enjoyed it. Oh, wait, one more thing. The actor Miles Catton, as his acting debut in this movie, he was fantastic, and damn, that man could sing. Unless he's a kid. I don't know his age, but damn, he can sing. All right, now you go. All right, that's all I wanted to say.
For my number one,
Is your best movie or favorite movie, or a bit of both for 2025?
and both for 2025 is Regretting You.
And this is a movie that came out on his birthday, so
Came out on my
kind
birthday.
of poetic, if that's the right word to use.
And
But I know why
Reason
it's.
why
I know why it's
this
number one.
movie isn't my number one. I know. I mean, for most people,
it would be probably in their top 10.
Actually,
probably
people
in the
were not fans of this
10.
movie. They're not fans.
Take
of this movie.
this back. Probably most people really didn't like the movie.
Well, I'm hoping to enjoy it, but don't mention any spoilers because I'm dying to see it. I'm still pissed you saw it without me. I told you that you all could have taken me with you, and I was sat in the back because I would have not bothered y'all on y'all little movie date because I wanted to see this movie. There was like 3 movies I wanted to see that came out on your birthday: Shelby Oaks, directed by Chris Stunkman, Chainsaw Man, Reza Art, and then Regretting You. I'm waiting for Regretting You to get on Paramount Plus. Okay, continue.
The reason why I really enjoyed this movie so much was mainly because,
You want to look at the camera?
yeah.
Sorry,
I'm
I'm
just-
sorry. I know
No.
you always be looking down.
I know,
so I should
but
probably.
no,
we
you're
could do.
right.
We could try this again for when we do our most anticipated. Just look at the camera about. Just. Alright, continue.
I'm gonna
Look at the
beat you.
camera. Oh,
The reason why I really like this movie, and that's in my number one, is because of my girlfriend.
there it is. I know.
It's because
That was
of
it's
my
kind of
girlfriend.
funny or slightly crazy, a bit of both. That these two do look a little like Mason Thames and McKenna Grace. I don't know if it's like truly confirmed they're both dating, but
They're dating. No, they're dating. Right
yeah,
now.
but like you guys can't. I can't stop thinking about like, oh my god, that they're kind of like Dee and Lily and they saw
Yeah.
this on by themselves without me. I would have left them be.
I
I would have
loved-
tagged along just to watch it because
My
I wanted to see this
goodness.
movie. All right, now I'm done.
I
I'm sorry.
love this movie because I got to see it with my girlfriend. Me and her enjoyed it so much. So this all came around. I was still gonna do it either way, but it was me and her played a pickleball match, and whoever won, like if she would have won, she would have wanted me to go and take her on a surprise date, and then if I won, she would basically go and put lipstick on and just kiss me everywhere on the face.
Oh, that's cute. I'm not jealous at all, as I'm a third for
And I won that. We weren't able to do what I wanted to do, or like what like I said, but like that's okay. We went with what Lillian, like what she wanted to do, and that was a surprise date. But like I didn't tell her exactly what it was, when it was, and where it was.
Yeah, that's the whole point
That's
of a
the whole
surprise
surprise.
date.
Yes.
That's the whole point.
So Matthias, can you stop?
I'm so sorry.
You're fine. You're
Oh
fine.
my god.
And it was over during school. I was like, I got it, and I knew exactly what to do. And I saw that Regretting You,
10:24.
Regretting You was playing. I was like, oh my goodness, I remember. I wanted to go ahead and watch this with her, and so I went ahead and bought tickets for the both of us. And then later that day, I was gonna wait until the day we were gonna watch it, but I couldn't hold all my excitement in. So I just told her as soon as I saw her, I was like, hey, so remember the surprise date? Here it is. That's what we're doing. And she was just so happy.
I'm gonna need you to send me photos of that day so I can include it into the video.
I can't. Oh man, I can't. I loved it. And so
But what were your thoughts with the movie in general?
I'm getting to that point.
I'm sorry, but will you send me photos? Because I would
Sure,
like to include it in the
yes,
video.
yes.
As you
And
explained.
So, when we were getting to the movie, my car actually broke down twice. It was kind of interesting. Long story short, we were still able to make it, and I was very grateful for that. Safely, of course. And we cried a lot. There was I don't know, there was emotional scenes in there. I felt that was really relatable to at least with both of us. At least because I'll tell you, it was really relatable. But not only that, it's very sad moments with that.
Oh god.
And
Now I'm scared to watch it.
so it was really handmade well. It was really an amazing movie. I loved how Amazing Themes and Mechanic Grace were in that movie.
As they had great
And
chemistry.
That too, especially that. And overall, that's probably her favorite movie of this year too, if you would even ask her.
I was surprised that ended up becoming your favorite movie of this year.
Yeah,
I
but-
expected FNAF 2 to be
I
your
know,
favorite, or the
but-
Minecraft movie.
I know.
I mean, I would have say Minecraft movie, but I was
And-
betting my money on FNAF
I
2.
know, but
This was a surprise for me.
She's really special to me, and this movie was too. And so I had to put my number one, especially for 2025, and that's why I put it in my number one. But also because it's a great movie. But
Yeah, this is a nice little
if
birthday
it
gift
were-
you got.
Yeah, if it
Well,
were,
I got The Last of Us Part 2 on my birthday.
Fine.
Specifically, Season 2. I've not
Absolutely.
seen it yet. Or played the game. I still intend to do a
Yeah.
gaming series of that sometime this
and
year.
If it weren't for her, it probably would have been it's still my top 10, but not my number one. But thanks to her, yeah, it was my number one. So basically, what I'm trying to say is that it was a great movie, and I also give that a 10 out of 10.
Right then. Whenever I have time to finally see
Lillian,
that...
if you're seeing this, I just wanted to say that I was really grateful that I got to go and watch that with you, and that you just know that I'm also very grateful that I have you, and that I love you very much. So very much.
Ah, that's adorable. Well, you got to have that on your birthday. I got to deal with the death of Pedro Pascal dying, only not on my birthday, but on Dad's birthday in the second episode. How would I know that? Oh, because I got spoiled on my TikTok for you page.
He dies?
Wait, you don't know the storyline with The Last of Us?
I kind of forget, man. Look, okay. So he dies.
No,
No.
bro, whoa. Are you sure you know how The Last of Us goes down in both parts? In both
Nah,
parts?
exactly, it dies. So he just died? How did he die?
Okay, I'm not gonna explain that. You
Okay, well, we're kind of using
Okay.
that. to-
Oh my God. Okay, now I kind of want you part of my gaming series of me playing The Last of Us
Okay, well,
Part 2.
then
But
come on.
okay, but as I was trying to say before you interrupt me, whenever I have the chance to watch Regretting You, expect a double review of me reviewing both It Ends With Us and Regretting You. Since both movies are adaptations of books from the same author named Colin Hoover. I don't know if I can't remember her name, but not many people like her books. And then one of my friends is one of those peeps, Maddie. If I recall, but I watched It Ends With Us like back in 2024. I gave it 4 stars. I didn't mind it. Try to find something I could relate to it. Well, my mom was asking if I could find something that she would like to it. I don't know if she's seen it yet, but besides the point, stay tuned for a double review of that sometime. But with that being said, those are our top 10 favorite movies of 2025. That's both. He considers that. You can wait. Would you say that you would consider Five Nights at Freddy's 2 the best, while you have Regretting You as your favorite, or just because Superman is my favorite, but I have Sinners as the best movie, as that deserved to be number 1. It had to be. I'm sorry, it had to be. I'm sorry, Soups. You're still high on my list, but Sinners, it had to be number
Yeah,
1.
you know what? Yes. Yeah.
Like,
Best for FNAF 2. My favorite, Regretting You. That is this beautiful lady right here.
I seem sorry. It could go either way for both of you, but that's our top 10 for 2025. Now, let's hope this video doesn't be almost 2 hours long for when we do our most anticipated list for 2026, which would be tomorrow. Now, if you excuse us, I'm gonna have him watch Peak Cinema. I hope he enjoys it, which would be Neja 2, because we made a deal. We watch it in January. It's now January, so you have to hold up on that deal. Hold up. Oh my God. I'm not
Second
talking.
movie, right? Or do we really have to watch
This
both?
we'll do the second movie. I mean, the first one's not bad, but I'll have you check out the second movie. You'll be confused, but I'm sure I'm hoping you enjoy it.
Okay.
So we'll go with the second movie.
How long is the first one?
That was like an hour or something. The second one's like 2 hours and 24 minutes, I believe. Why are you sticking your tongue down like that? Oh my God. Okay.
Is
anyways,
the first one HBO Max too?
they're both on HBO Max, but technically we can watch the first one on Netflix.
Let's
But
just watch them both.
this dude. Okay, you better not fall asleep on me. I
Okay,
promise.
so-
Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed our top 10 favorite movies of 2025, and we will see you all in our most anticipated list for 2026. Hopefully, I am able to upload this without any storage issues. So, anyways, let's cross fingers. I'm able to post this, because this is going to take me about 5 hours to edit this video. But, as always, we'll see you all in the next one. Peace out.